have 3 offices now. We're about a $110 million financial institution. We opened in 1930 with the consolidation of 2 banks in town during the start of the Great Depression. And we have been very successful in the rural agricultural environment, and we specialize in ag and commercial lending.
We were introduced to Joe and Vance a couple years ago at one of our Lunch and Learn events. Shortly after that event, we went and met with them at their main office in Royal Center. And during that initial meeting, it was immediately apparent to all of us in the room that the bank had a number of issues that ENS could help them with.
We were trying to run about 8 different servers in one server and having huge conflicts, and about 3 months prior to that, the server went down and we were basically out of business for 5 or 6 days.
We learned their connectivity, their server infrastructure, voice communications, failover, and disaster recovery were all in need of attention. Ultimately, we were able to provide them with a series of comprehensive and interwoven solutions.
Right now we have about 18 individual servers running that Vance has virtualized, and with ENS's help, we installed Cisco routers and put in a voice over IP system that operates among all 3 offices. And Vance has also been able to initiate a failover system in each one of our offices that fails out to a separate internet connection, because we connect to our third-party processor through an internet VPN connection.
So the first time we went into Royal Center was to review their existing WAN infrastructure and fix some issues that they had found. We were able to use the information gathered there along with the unified communication deployment to increase the redundancy in their environment during that deployment, to give them a more reliable path for their voice that was going in and the existing data that they used on a regular basis.
With ENS's help, we were able to install a Cisco unified communication system, and we are using internet connections, voice over IP, in order to communicate with all our offices, and using intercom and several other features that system provides us.
So the Cisco Unified Communication System we put in at Royal Center gave them a centralized point for management and administration, but because they have the 3 locations, it gave them the centralized communication, but the reliability and ease of communication between the sites. So it eases the amount of resources it takes on their side, both for administration and for call flow.
ENS has provided to us a level of genuine service that is hard to find in our experience in the technology world. But we've been able to build relationships with a couple of their technicians that just really provides us a level of comfort, not only with our own system, but with ENS. And because it's so genuine and that relationship is so good, it makes ENS a great company to do business with.